everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy that you're here today. We're going to be going over all of these new releases that are just pouring in, and we're going to try to come up for air, kind of sort this out, get an idea of what's coming, how we can budget our money, because it is like the market's going to be incredibly saturated very, very quickly, and you kind of want to know what's coming so that you can plan ahead. And I get that. I even said that the other day when I was filming my other video. I do have the second Tom Ford palette coming that should be here tomorrow. It's the warmer tones of the same formula as this iconic smoke that we just did together. So that should be fun. And I also have some pieces from the new Chanel collection. And I want to talk a little bit about the Chanel situation that's going on right now. People are like, why are there so many releases? Well, I'm going to try to explain that in kind of the briefest, like most overview way. The Chanel team this year is 3 women. They are part of what is called the Comet, I think is how it's pronounced, but it's like a comet, like up in the sky with the stars and everything. And it's a collective. So people are working together. They've chosen 3 people to be in charge of making the collections this year for Chanel. It looks like they were brought on at the end of 2022. So I think this past year they probably have been learning the ropes, figuring things out. Meanwhile, the 3 of them have really amazing makeup careers with all kinds of experience. There is, they call them the Rising Stars. I hope I'm saying their names correctly. Amy Drame, Cecile Paravina, and Valentina Lee are the first artists to join the Comet collective, chosen for their singular visions of beauty as well as their natural alignment with the House of Chanel. Together with their unique visions, each artist will author their own seasonal collections while working together on shared releases. Together, they will add a pioneering new chapter in the house's tradition of exploring the way women see themselves. The first Comet. So they wanted this to be a global partnership, and they chose women from very different backgrounds to do the team. So the trio is Gambian-born Spanish artist Amy Drame. I hope I'm saying that right. I'll put her name spelling here. Who's currently based out of London, has worked on campaigns for Gucci, Dior, and Bottega Veneta. Belgian artist Cecile Paravina, who has worked with leading photographers Lee Cologne and Elisaveta Porodina, and Guangxi-born Valentina Lee, whose work has been featured in Harper's Bazaar, Dazed, Vogue, and Elle. So what they do is they got women from incredibly different backgrounds to create the makeup this year. And we are seeing some really creative things, but collective collection will launch in January. So we're already seeing what's happening here. Just to kind of rewind for a minute, the Le Beige collection that came out at the, I don't know if it was the end of December or the beginning of January, and now is coming into stores, is usually a summer release, but they did a whole cool feeling collection with snowflakes on the blushes, and they changed Le Beige to celebrate the season of winter this year. And then all of a sudden we had the Nuit palette, which was that gorgeous pewter gold kind of smoky eye that we did. And now there's a whole new collection based on the ocean, and I do have a few pieces coming from that. This is what that looks like. What I understand this year, there are going to be a lot of collections coming from Chanel. When I was doing a bunch of research on them before the Le Beige came out, and I'm just getting into this myself, this is actually the 100th year anniversary of Chanel launching makeup, color makeup, not just perfume, but color collection. And so this year, we are expecting to have an extraordinary amount of collections coming our way. That being said, we all have budgets, and I want you to have the most information possible that I have from following these different Instagram people who have their finger on the pulse of everything that's coming out. And I follow them and I look to see what's coming. Is it going to Europe? Is it going to Asia? Is it going to America? Who's going to get it first? Which retailers? Everybody, it's kind of like playing whack-a-mole. You find it, it's gone there, and then you've got to find another source. But I'm going to tell you about the launches that are coming up so that you are able to make some decisions and not have it all going to one collection and then all of a sudden something else is coming out and it's like humongous also. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the pieces that speak to me. I just think that to walk into these things and just keep buying whole collections is ridiculous. It's not normal and it's not real at all. But what I am doing personally to stay on my budget is I'm choosing the pieces that I think are most relevant and that speak to me. And then any feedback that I get from you guys about things that you would like me to review, things that you want me to pick up, things that you want to see. So that's what this is all about. We're going to call this Excited to Get or I'm All Set. And this is going to be a series where I go through these with you to show you what I'm going to be picking up, what is coming, and what we know, the different launches that are coming out. I'll show you a picture of that. These should be here in a day or so. And I did pick up both of the eyeshadow palettes. I picked up the Balm Essential because I love those. And I picked up the blush. I did not get anything else from this collection because it is just crazy how fast this stuff is coming out. And I have a budget too. So I look at this through my eyes. I didn't really need, this is just like an example so that you know where I'm thinking. I don't really need a bright blue eyeliner. I don't really need the tinted balms, even though those are amazing, but I just got some from Le Beige, and I have a bunch of them. They're beautiful. They're like lip balms with color. So think about that. We have a lot of that kind of stuff in our stash already. But I really think that these two eyeshadow palettes and the blush and the Balm Essential kind of embody the whole collection. I didn't get the big highlighter because it's got crazy blue sparkles in it. And I'm never going to walk around with blue highlighter on. It's just not going to happen. I am thinking about picking up the light blue Dior Maximizer just to cool things down. But we'll see what happens. All right. So I just want to put that out there. I also want to put out there that there are a lot of brands this year that are making new formulas. They are reformulating a ton of things. So I feel like there are just going to be more launches because of that. What I want to do, I don't think it's going to be every week, but every few weeks when it kind of builds up again. There are accounts that I follow on Instagram that show me the makeup that's going to be coming. And I want to show it to you so that you know what's coming. I'm going to share these with you so that you can make better buying decisions. The people that I want to thank for this, and I will put all of their information and links to their pages. Between them, they have just a really good grip on what's coming out, either in our market in the US or in the EU or UK market, Asia, we've got Australia, New Zealand. So lots of different places that this could go, Southeast Asia, all of that. So nothing really gets released at the same time in every country. But I'm going to do my very best to share those things that I have access to here in the US. And so these are new blushes from Guerlain. This is from the Terracotta Blush, discovered in Malta. The new blushes are not very pigmented, which makes it easier to use. I like buildable, so that sounds good to me. You won't exaggerate with these blushes. They melt perfectly, and the shades are perfectly selected. 6 in the collection at the moment. The blush is only available in this other country, but it will be coming here, we think. So blushes from Guerlain is really nice. Next thing we have up is all of the lipsticks, I understand, are going through some changes at MAC. They updated all the Viva Glam ones. That is the one that they have been using every year to help fight AIDS. And I can remember this a bazillion years ago. There have been so many iterations and so many people that have stepped up to cooperate with MAC to make money for people with AIDS and to help with just donations for research and such. So love that. Then they also have just the entire basic line of classic lipsticks, and updated line is called Maximal Silky Matte Lipstick. It's a new moisturizing formula, rich color, comfortable matte finish, and slightly changed the design of the case. Gosh, I wish they'd make it flat on the top. At the moment, it's on sale at Ulta. Here are some of the colors that you can get. So like there's still classics in there, Ruby Woo. So they've reformulated. Like I said, there are going to be a lot of people that are reformulating right now. The next one is a new Tom Ford. And this is the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Primer with SPF 25. And it's a base that is supposed to be put on before makeup to help fight the external aggressors. You guys know the drill. This says Asia on March 8th. Europe and the US may go on sale a little earlier. So when we see it, but that's coming. The next one are some Byredo liquid lipsticks. I admittedly am not a liquid lipstick lover. So I will not be picking these up. If it turns out that these are well, hold on. It says a comfortable formula, does not dry, rich color, and lasts very long on the lips. 10 shades only. At the moment, it can be found in some Asian countries. Later, will appear in Europe and the US. So I'm going to have to see what I think when these come out. I don't know. Usually I'm all set when it comes to liquid lips, but if it's not going to get hard, I don't know. I don't have a problem putting lipstick on again during the day, so I think it's just like a personal choice. The next thing that we have are some highlighters from Fenty. And as you can see, they are very sparkly in the picture. And here's a picture of the compacts themselves, which are really beautiful. So they obviously have updated their formula. And this is now a delicate glow. I don't know if I would call that delicate, but It's a baked texture, and it says that there will be 9 shades. I don't know. To me, they look really sparkly, so I am probably going to wait and see. I don't know if I'm excited to get or I'm all set just because of the sparkle factor. I just don't see myself wearing sparkle highlighter that often. The next item are some new shades of the YSL Rouge Pure Couture Satin Finish lipsticks with the slim. One is the matte, so you can see that there are 2 of these. These are supposed to be coming soon. It's like a Valentine's Day collection. The next one is a picture of the palette that I just reviewed for you, Iconic Smoke, and ordered the other colorway. Ember Bronze is coming. Should get it tomorrow. And I've already reviewed Iconic Smoke, which was a total winner. So I wasn't even planning on picking up the Ember Bronze, but when I saw the swatches on my essay's hand, the colors were very different than what it looks like in the pan, which was the same thing that happened with Iconic Smoke for me. For me, that was not what I expected. I know it turned out to be a good way. It was like a serendipitous thing, but the Tom Ford eyeshadows are always something that, you know, I go back and forth on, but since these are the creme formula and I know that I really like the new creme formula, I did order this. So we will be taking a look at that. The next picture that you see is the new from Armani Beauty, and this is a lip collection called Neo Nude, and these are lip glaze with a tint, and these swatches look very promising to me. I'm wondering if this is a dry down thing or if you get some moisture somehow, hydration with these. It says February in Asia, Europe early March, and even later in the United States. So maybe we'll see that by the fall. This is the Hermes collection that they're putting out for spring summer. We have purple, orange, and blue nail polish, which I will not be buying. I'm all set. I get my nails dipped. And a matte neon lipstick is probably not going to make it into my hands. If I was to pick up any of those, I think it would be the pink color. But when I saw this on someone's lips, it was like, it was just all lips because it was just so bright. If you like brights and you like neons, this is the collection for you. Like, I think these are really fun pedicure colors on the nail polishes, but you know, we could all go and kind of match those up when we go to get our nails done or pick out polish to do ourselves. And I just feel like there are going to be a ton of red and orange lip products this summer. And I just, a matte formula, just, if I get to pick a matte formula, I'm going with Prada right now, which I actually have on today. That one is it feels very different to me. This is from Louboutin. This is the foundation cream. It says all skin types. It's medium to thick coverage. I'm guessing that means full coverage. And at the moment, we know that it's on sale in some European markets. And I think that I have started seeing this here as well. I am more of like a tint to medium kind of foundation person. I like a skin-like finish or a slight glow or the ability to manipulate it with what I put underneath my foundation. I'm all set when it comes to this. I just don't need a full coverage foundation going into summer. I know me. Okay, the next one is from Fenty Beauty again. I guess we're going to be getting a bunch of new things from them. This is the new concealer. It's a long-wearing concealer, medium coverage, moisturizing, suitable for all skin, around the eyes, and doesn't roll off. 50 shades. She's got 50 shades. That is crazy. Look at this picture. I love it. Eat this up, internet, because this is what we should be seeing from every brand. From Clay to Poe, I have heard either these are coming to the US or are not coming to the US, but I believe it's the type of thing where they're going to be coming later to the US. These are shadow singles. There are 6 of them in all. These are the colors. They have a satin finish, updated formula. I'm guessing it's the same formula as the quads. Some shades could be used as a blush. Okay, I like that. It says later in Europe and the United States, but I read somewhere else that it's not coming here. So we have to order that from a European seller. This is very interesting. Gosh, the name Blink doesn't usually attract me. Really beautiful shadow sticks that look like they really don't emphasize texture, which is a problem I just had today doing this eye look. I had to do some doctoring with some other eyeshadows to get it to not look like I was 100 years old on my eyelids. So we'll talk about that when I do the review. But so these look really neat. They're very, very pretty and something that's easy to pick up. Speaking of which, Burberry is back in the game. These are 4 quads that are going to be coming out. I think I'm excited to get one of these to try. I want to see what the formula looks like. When I first saw these pictures, I was thinking, wow, they look chalky. But apparently the formula is really nice. People have been really happy with it. I will pick up one of these, excited to get. The next one is the new shades that Gucci has. This is the one that expanded to 11 shades. And it's an ideal on-the-go beauty tool that adds elegance to every day, luminous and uniquely carrying the SPF anti-pollution, anti-blue light properties help protect the skin from damage, while lightweight and moisturizing formula blends seamlessly into the skin. This looks like if you can find your color, this might be something that you're interested in. Next up, we have House Labs. They're taking their PhD color changing thing to some of these other products. It says it's a skincare infused innovation with burn-free, I'm all about that, lip plumping after 2 weeks of continuous use. So it says a 4-in-1 lip oil, balm, plumper, and gloss, all in one. 6 shades. We've got macaroon, which is a cool pink, guava, which is a soft, warm pink, praline, which is a neutral, deep beige, persimmon is a reddish brown, cocoa is a taupe brown, and fig is a warm, deep brown. These look really pretty. I'm excited to get one of these. I hope it's not the PhD, like when they say that, when they have the color changing ones and everybody gets like the bright fuchsia. I don't like those at all. I don't think those are called PhD. They're just pH, right? Here's the answer. Okay, the PhD hybrid family, smart, innovative lip products that fuse skincare and makeup. So it looks like the lip oil is the one that changes to what they call the True to You tint, but I've never seen those turn into anything but hot pink. But these are lip glaze, burn-free, lips feel hydrated, and plush. I'm in. Excited to get. I want to try one of these. They look really pretty. Ooh, those colors are beautiful. Guava fig, cocoa, persimmon, praline, and macaroon. I have to say I'm sort of looking at that fig like, You Are a Cool Tone Plum Dream, but we'll have to see what they look like in person. This, though, is the Tower 28 lip balms, and ooh, are they pretty? There are 5 different shades. These are hydrating lip tinted treatment balms. Lip mask with a sweet sheer tint using food grade non-artificial flavor. I don't know about the flavor part, but I know that all of their stuff is like really tested by the Eczema Association, and everything that they do is really good for the skin. Oh, here we go. The flavors include watermelon, kiwi, dulce de leche, ube, I have no idea, vanilla, and blood orange vanilla. So these are available early access apparently right now. So go grab one if this is something that you like. Okay, the next one is a picture of a Dolce & Gabbana, kind of an all-in-one palette here that they have that's limited edition Animalier palette. It has 6 eyeshadow shades in matte, sparkle, and metallic finishes alongside an illuminating golden highlighter and glowing pink. In theory, this is really great. But I know I'm going to open it up and there will be some shades that I like, some shades that I don't. If this was something I could arrange myself, maybe. But I will tell you, Dolce & Gabbana just took back their whole beauty, I don't even know what you would call it, part of the business. They took it back from Shiseido. And Dolce's brother is now running the beauty stuff. And he wants to make the beauty huge. I actually have a few pieces that I was planning on showing you guys. They do have a whole collection called Devotion, and I have the highlighter here in one of the lips, so I will show that to you. There's also a mascara, but they're going to conquer the beauty market, which is exciting. They're taking it back for the first time in their history. If you were a fan of any of the past launches that they had, like with the roses on the cover of the blushes and all the ones that looked like Italian stone, they were highlighters. And there's also a pressed powder that I love. I bought a bunch of them that you can put on. I'm actually wearing it today just to take shine down, but also just supposed to make you look good with bare skin also. And I have run out of the house with that on before, but I had to put eyebrows on too because that is where I draw the line. So I don't think I'm going to pick this up. I really would like to wait and see what they're going to be doing formula-wise, kind of on its own. I really am not in the market for an all-in-one palette. So the next item is an Armani Beauty Ultra Velvet Matte in 4 new shades being released on February 1st. So I'm guessing these are out. We have Ambiguous Peach Pink. That is the best name I've ever heard of. They're all ambiguous peach pinks. That is fantastic, and we need to celebrate that. We have Love Pink Brown. We have Heartwarming Powder and Hot Love Pink Orange. I mean, you gotta love the names. You gotta. And I'm probably all set when it comes to this because it's a matte, and I would definitely have to go and take a look and find out if that's a dry down matte or more of a stay soft matte. Here are the limited edition lipsticks that I was talking about from Hermes. They have designs on them that are absolutely gorgeous. This is a limited edition one called Amazon. So we don't have dates on that yet. The next one I've seen a review on. This is the Sicily New Liquid Foundation for Spring 2024 that has a skincare feel and is matte yet moisturizing. And for those of you who know and love Lexi Zhang, you know to trust her when it comes to knowing about a product. When she reviews something, it's thorough. She had a very hard time with this foundation. She said it is very, very finicky, difficult to not get it to grab areas. She tried all different primers with it. It was separating. I'm just not in the market for a matte foundation right now anyway, so this is going to be an I'm all set. The next one is like excited to get is not even the word. That is a cream blush from Tom Ford. As part of the Cafe Rose collection, there is a lipstick and obviously the perfume. It's saying it's available now, but that is not, there is none of this that I have seen anywhere in the US at this point. The Creme Blush in 01 Cafe Blush and Lip Color Matte in 100. They look absolutely stunning, and I love this display of products. I don't know if this was a brand thing or... Oh yeah, it's a brand thing. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hello. I picked this up already. This is the Victoria Beckham all new shade Posh Gloss in Martini Simmering Champagne. I will tell you, I did put a little bit of this on. I'm doing it off my hand so I don't get a bunch of the lipstick in here and like ruin the color. It is a incredibly sheer and very fine, slight shimmer that you'll see. And actually, let me go to the next picture. It's like that, so it kind of goes clear, but when you put it in the center of your lip, because it has those little teeny tiny pinpoint, you know, little sparkles, I guess you would call them, shimmer, the light hits it, and you can see that there's shine there without, I don't feel any glitter. Part of the permanent collection, so no rush to go out and grab this maybe when she puts out her next thing. And I do want to say it was very cool how her release for spring, I don't even know if I have a picture of it, but I'll put one up here. She chose, besides this, which was part of one of the sets for the holiday, you had to buy a certain set to get this color, so we all knew that it was coming. Now you can buy it separately. But the other pieces of the collection, if you are a Victoria Beckham beauty fan, you already have many of these products if you're buying her stuff. That's a chiffon eyeshadow, the lip gloss, and I have to look at the rest. And I have to say, I just bought a couple of these. I think Vast Lash is the best mascara I've ever used. My lashes are going through a really hard growing period right now because I stopped using my Grande Lash and switched to another brand, and all of my lashes, like, it just was devastating to me. So I'm back on Grande Lash, just in case you're interested. The next one is more from YSL. This is a shade extension, 4 colors, from what I've been told, 3 or 4 colors of Nude Rendezvous. And then we have Nude Lavalier or Lavielle, I don't know. And then we have Nude Self. Love when it's not a hard to pronounce name. Those look really pretty, and I have one of those cream satins, and they are super nice, really comfortable. Like them a lot. Charlotte Tilbury, as you know, just came out with a whole new collection of both liners and lipsticks. There are a set of reds and a set of pinks. We have liners to go with the YSL bronzer. Look at how cool they did the packaging with brown and, you know, pleather on the top. I dig their vibe right now. Those eyeshadows were so good. I bought a few of them. I know it was difficult to get. Hopefully when this release happens, they'll be coming our way and it will be an easy thing for us to pick up. We don't have a date yet, but sweat-proof, waterproof, crease-proof, and life-proof for 24-hour wear and a natural sun-kissed glow. Okay, well, coming from Clarins, we have 3 lip comfort oils in vibrant new shades, guys. It seems that we have a little neon summer on our hands, and I'm just gonna go off on a tangent for a second. I watched the Grammys last night. There was a lot of 80s going on, a lot of 80s dresses, a lot of 80s hair. Miley Cyrus had like the full-on, you know, what I used to do with like making my hair like this tall. I just can't see going back to that. I love like that whole like Tina Turner look that she had, and like Bob Mackie looks, and just everybody was kind of Studio 54 looking with a lot of glitz and stuff, but much of anything, maybe a little bit of a blush or something just to really brighten things up. I just don't see that happening. Has put out a new pressed powder for spring, which features a matte finish with a soft glow. The powder compact will be released in Asia in March. So we'll see when it comes here. I will definitely be taking a look at that to see if it's something I'm interested in. The next picture here is from the Make Beauty Multichromatic Eyeshadows in 12 shades. I can tell you that part of my eye look today is 2 of those shades. I put the shade Glaze. I don't know which way these go. They're like a circle. This is Glaze. And I also picked up the shade Quartz. So these are the 2 that I have on today. I do have a third color over here because I kind of wanted to get like a comprehensive view. I'll give you guys swatches of all of these. So this one is the Gleam shade, Quartz. And then this one is Glaze. They're quite pigmented. However, I think a lot of people are going to love these because they're going to be like one and dones. There's 12 shades that they've put out. I had a very hard time making my eyelids that are textured not look like wrinkly eyelids. I had to add other shadows from other places. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more testing with this using different primers, but for right now, I had a hard time with it because I felt like it was like outlining my wrinkles, and quite frankly, I don't like my wrinkles outlined. But Tasha Denona kind of helped out, and I didn't feel like washing it all off. So if it's not like the best makeup today, you know why now. Okay, let's see if there's anything else from her. Okay. Coda Lee has released a new Vino Crush collection, which includes a skin tint and a bronzer. Skin tint is intended to provide an improved, more even complexion while supporting the skin's natural beauty. Contains encapsulated pigments of natural origin that melt into the skin when applied, creating a color that matches the skin tone. Has hyaluronic acid, grape water. That's like their thing, like the grapes. Keep hydrated and radiant all day long. This will be in 5 shades. And the bronzer is a sunny complexion all year round, and it's talc and glitter free. They're available now in Germany and coming soon to the US. So we'll see what happens. This one that we're going to look at is the Valentino lipsticks. There are 4 new shades. I actually have one of them here. Yeah. Okay, so we have Love Getaway, Thank You for the Flowers, Go Ginger. Let's do that again. They have 114R, Love Getaway, 126R, Thank You for the Flowers, number 132A, Go for Ginger, and 190R, Walk on the Wild Side. This is 126R, Thank You for the Flowers. This is what it looks like in the bullet. Nice swatch to look at. The color is spot on, just gorgeous. The thing that for me, there's actually 2 things for me. This packaging just feels not luxurious, not Valentino, but, kind of quality. And this lipstick, unless you really can wear something without any hydrating qualities at all, this is totally matte. It feels dry already. There's nothing about it that's hydrating. Here is the Hermes that we talked about. There are 3 neon nail polishes, and I think these colors are really fun, but I get a dip manicure and a no chip pedicure, so these are not going to be picked up by me. I'm all set. I mean, they're really pretty. They're really fun. I could see doing the neon like on the toes or something. I could handle that. But that's what the nails look like. This one is coming soon. These are the new Tom Ford Slim lipsticks with a satin finish. These are coming real soon. They did launch at Harvey Nichols today. So if you are interested in getting them from there, you can. This came from WZ Beauty. The colors look really pretty. This is like a shiny lipstick, so I'm kind of very excited about these. Excited to get. Here are the 2 Tom Ford palettes, Iconic Smoke and Ember Bronze. Now, I did pick up Ember Bronze, and it should be here tomorrow. I've already done a full review on the Iconic Smoke. Spoiler alert, it's amazing. I loved it. You're going to love it. The formula is really thin and easy to work with, and you don't wind up with a lot of product, but boy, do you get a look from this. It's really smoky and pretty. The colors are very different from what they look like in the pan, which was also the case with Ember Bronze. When my essay swatches to see this, I was excited. So his information will be on the Tom Ford video, and I will put it in this one also so you can get a hold of him. He is a great resource. Okay, next is the Guerlain Tinted Kiss Kiss Be Glow Lip Oil. They're 24 hours of care, ensure instant volume effect and glassy shine with no stickiness, nourishing and plumping texture. I gotta find out if this makes your lips fiery. We have Rose Glow, Pop Rose Glow. Rose Glow is a delicate pink. Pop Rose Glow is an intense pink. Peach Glow is fresh coral. Honey Glow is natural beige. Poppy Glow is poppy red. And Lavender Glow is radiant plum. If I was to pick one up, I would probably get the plum. But I gotta find out if these heat up, because if these are at all plumpers that hurt you to make your lips look bigger, I'm out. Okay, here's the Suku 2 palettes. The one on the right with the blue reminds me a lot of the Chanel that's coming. And the other one is a mauve story that, I mean, that's my wheelhouse, like right there. I'm super comfortable there. So I know I have other ones that are these colors because they're colors that I really like. I may still pick this up. I think it's really pretty, and I would like to start buying more of their makeup now that I'm reviewing makeup. The next picture is the Pat McGrath Valentine collection. It is launched on January 18th. Features the Daring Desire eyeshadow quad for $56, the Galactic Glow Golden Champagne Shimmer, Star Garnet Vibrant Magenta Metallic, Amethyst Noir Deep Purple with magical, why do I keep saying magical? With Magenta Sparkle, Daring Desire Rich Red Brown Matte, limited edition Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter in Nude Opal, $62, and 2 new limited edition matte trans lipsticks, one in Honey Haze, one in Nude Nocturne, for $39. So those are available. I'm all set on that. The next one is the Burberry pressed powder, and it's really interesting that they did 4 shades, but in the middle they all have that plain translucent, I guess, powder. So we have fair, medium, medium deep, and deep, and I have seen this in action. It looks like a very nice mattifying powder. Again, Lexi Zhang at Alexis Zhang is done with her review on this already, so you can go to her channel and check that one out. This is the Clay to Post single shadows that are going to be coming out. They can also be used apparently as blushes. They are in the new formula that I'm thinking that they have in the quads, and supposedly these are coming, but I did read somewhere that US is not getting these, so your guess is as good as mine. Okay, the next one is the Sony G brushes that have launched. I love them. They're amazing. I'm still reviewing them, but boy, do they do the job, and they're so incredibly just beautiful. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. They're dyed with persimmon, which gives it that color, and they're like this beautiful, just incredible that they're wood and with the matte ferrule. It's just, they're great brushes, and whatever Sony G brushes you can get and or afford to get, I recommend. Okay, the next one is Guerlain is coming out with the terracotta concealer. I'm guessing to go with their terracotta foundation. And I had a tough time with that foundation trying to find a shade. There really wasn't one that worked for me, so I'm going to take a pass on this one. I'm all set. The next is the Louboutin Beauty. They released a foundation that has medium to full coverage. I will not be picking this up. I'm all set. I feel like I'm good on foundations right now. I love my Prada. I love my Clé de Peau. I love the Hourglass tint. What else have I been wearing lately? I like the Summer Fridays skin tint. Kind of been skin tinty lately. I don't know, like on camera maybe I'll like put more makeup on and stuff, but like during the day, I just skin tint and some SPF, eyebrows, I'm good. Some lip balm. This next one is from Lancome. It's the Idol Tint Liquid Eyeshadow and Liner. It's the first liquid eyeshadow from Lancome and is a versatile formula that can be used for eyes and cheeks. I may pick one of these up. I mean, Lisa Eldridge is the creative director, and we know we love her. We know she's amazing. I've been noticing a lot of like little Lisa touches on things lately, like the way they had engraved those lipsticks that came out, and really just very cool. This I'm very interested in and excited about. I want to touch it somewhere though. Like I want to see what it looks like. This is from Guerlain. They've always had the gold primer, and I remember like way back in the day, like Tati loved that stuff. It was one of her WTFs back in the day. Now they've added a cooler silvery color for fair people and a deeper bronzy color for warmer skin. So we have rose gold for warm tone, white gold for cool tone, and yellow gold for neutral tone. I'm interested. I want to try the cool one. I think that is cool. It's available right now in the EU and the UK. The next one, these lipsticks are available. I'm going to start out by telling you that they're $110. Okay. They are beautiful. They have a formula that makes it look like you have less lip lines. For now, I am taking a pass on these because this is mind-blowing. So these are 110. The Tom Ford ones that are coming out are going to be 60. So basically, you can get almost 2 lipsticks for the price of 1 lipstick if you go with the Tom Ford. So I'm waiting to see the colors. There's really not one of these that I'm like, oh my God, I have to have this. I mean, I like Charming Pink Sapphire. It's pretty. Refined Amethyst, and this Joyous Topaz could be a really pretty color, but again, I'd want to swatch these in person. So we'll see at $110 for a lipstick what we're going to do about that. Okay, we're moving on to Chantecaille, and this is out. I have not seen this in person yet. I was very excited because Chantecaille's collection that they did for holiday, that Pink Glow Blur Powder. Oh my God. Loved it. Loved it. It's all about sea turtles, which I think is really cute. The shadows are $78 for the 3. And that's what did it for me. Like, I mean, they're pretty. They're really pretty. The colors are colors that I would wear. I mean, this lavender is lovely and they look like great shadows. Same with the green one. I mean, that green is gorgeous, and those nudes. These are colors that I would wear, but I just don't need $78 worth of 3 eyeshadows right now. Like, it's just not where I want to spend my money. The lips, I am going to definitely check out. Those are $54 each. We have Petal Pink, Plum Nude, Warm Coral, and Fresh Peach. I think I like the blue one, the Plum Nude. I'm going to go try that on, see if I like it. I'm really hoping that the brand steps it up this year. I know that they were you know, the family sold, and I know they're still involved in everything, and they do give some of the money to charity, and they're, you know, animal conservation people. I think that's great. I also think their prices have gotten out of control. So we'll see. I might be all set. Also, it might be something I'm excited to get. That lip is very pretty. Okay, I am going to show you this whole Dior collection picture that's on here. This is the entire spring collection. I'm not picking up anything except possibly some of the lips. I feel like the new formula is just, it's not impressed me at all when I've swatched these in stores. I might be picking up, I think I might pick up a couple of the lipsticks. I've heard that those are really good, but it's one of those things where I want to go and swatch and see the colors and find something that I'll really like. And I love the Dior lip formulas, I should say, between the oil and the balm, maximizer, the lipsticks. I have a lot of Dior. So, and I have to say, I don't use this product, but what a fantastic idea. She has a phone case where her lip balm fits. So you can carry your lip balm with your phone. This is freaking brilliant. I want one where you can just like stick anything on there, but this is specifically for her lips, and boy, that's tempting. It says coming soon. I'm sure these will be very hot this summer. What a nice idea. Okay, La Mer has put out 4 shades of their lip volumizer. Serum Strength Treatment softens, smooths, and plumps lips with hydration for fuller look and an irresistible sheen, high shine finish. Softens and smooths delicate skin, reduces lines over time, protects against future damage with potent antioxidants, and they are $90 a piece. We have Sheer Pink, which is a vivid, radiant pink with cool undertones. Sheer Glow, which is a soft, warm pink with brown tones and delicate shimmer. Then we have Sheer Berry, which is delicate yet vibrant sheer crushed berry. And finally, Sheer Coral, luminous energizing coral with a soft shimmer. Okay. Okay, Makeup Forever has a new HD Skin Hydra Glow. Bring the radiance to our skin when makeup meets skincare. Mimics the hydration of a skincare mask with the performance and coverage of a high-performance foundation. The skincare-inspired formula is infused with 86% skincare ingredients, including hyaluronic acid to boost hydration instantly and over time. $47.32 shades. Perfect for normal to dry skin. It is skin-like, blurs texture, radiant finish, 24-hour wear, hydration and glow, creamy, weightless texture. Okay, so this has been released. I think I might pick this up. I get excited when I hear about something that's hydrating, and I think Makeup Forever is so underrated, you guys. They have such great makeup that you can count on. And I'm looking at these colors, and it looks like they really went out of their way to include everybody, hopefully, or at least tried. There's a definite effort. This looks good to me. I'm excited to get that. We've already seen Tom Ford took Honeymoon, which is a palette that I already have, and turned it into their Valentine's Day packaging. There's hearts on the palette, the palette itself, and they're red. I mean, it's really cute. It's just that I already have the palette. And I have heard that this one seems like it's not as great as the one that we already have. I don't know. Maybe it's the way it's pressed or something to get the hearts on there. Can't imagine that they would change the formula. Let's chat. Okay, first of all, there is a lot of makeup coming our way. And I think it's just kind of like time to not have to get the next great thing all the time. Some things, even if they're cool, you really just don't need. For me, like, I want to make sure that all my skincare is taken care of. I don't want to worry about any of that. I don't want to run out of any of that. I like to have backups of all that stuff. That makes me feel like, I don't know, like does something for me. When it comes to all of this other makeup, it doesn't hurt to go and check something out. Go to your trusted people that are content creators and ask friends if they've picked things up. You know how things go around. You know, we have a way of getting the information out there. I don't think that, you know, like when makeup first got crazy popular, certain palettes. There was a creator who shall remain nameless who created a frenzy with selling out, restocking, selling out, restocking. I just think that is so... Makeup should not be a competitive sport. Sometimes I like to see it on like lots of different people and hear different opinions. I mean, there are things that I have to see in person in order to be able to buy. The direct consumer is really hard. The one that comes to mind that works for me is phytosurgeons because they vet everything and they send it out to people and you see it on all different skin tones. And when they launch something, it's a whole different situation. So if you see a palette that looks fantastic, when you see it, like even this one, I mean, don't get me wrong. You guys saw my review of this. It's beautiful and it made a fabulous smoky eye. But it doesn't look anything like this on the eyes. These colors up here that seem so dark are not dark. This one is like a primer shade. And this is like so grungy. It's like not like highlighty. This was an awesome smoky eye, but again, not what I thought it was going to be. So sometimes it helps to wait and let us, you know, people who are content creators, tell us what you want us to review for you. Tell us what you want vetted so that you are not wasting your time and money. That is what we're here for. We all need to make a living, 100%. But being honest, being truthful, and talking about what things are really like, that's what builds the trust. This was fun. Like, it's fun to pretend shop. It's also nice to be able to plan. Like when the dates start coming out, you can look at them and think about what you want. Make good choices. That's what we're here for. Excited to get, or I'm all set, has come to a close. This is the first one. Yay. Sound off down below if you have any opinions on any of these items. Are there any that you are definitely picking up? Are there some that you're going to wait to see a review? Is there anything you want me to review? take a look, sound off down in the comments, and thank you so much for joining me today. I had fun pretend shopping with you, and I will really go shopping to get the things that we talked about. Just thinking and remembering that with the frenzy also comes focus. If you ever have any questions about any releases, or if I've tried anything, or if you're looking for a certain kind of color of something or a different formula, or, maybe they stopped making something that you really loved, or it was limited edition, you're looking for something like it, reach out. Reach out through DMs to the people that you follow and let us help you out. Okay, so I do want to thank Meet Beauty Talk, WZ Beauty, Trend Mood 1, Angel Naked, and Chic Profile 4. I recommend you guys get on Instagram and follow them. It is really nice to be sitting and kind of backseat driving a little bit, so that when you get a collection that comes out, you can think about what's coming ahead. And do you want to save some of your dollars for that, or are you going to go all in on the other one? It's totally up to you, and everybody gets to choose what makes them happiest. But, makeup has gotten very expensive. Or maybe I'm just buying a lot of really expensive makeup. I don't know. But I will tell you, when it's good, it's good. Like this palette that we just did. I love this. This could be one of my favorites ever. And the Chanel one with the smoky eye could have been the Nuit. Is one of my favorite palettes ever. These both give a smoky eye like nobody's business. And I love that. So, I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Take care. Bye.